Yo, how's it going, guys? I wanted to show you the latest build I've been working on in Heist League. It is Firestorm CoC. Checking out the new Firestorm gem that is a little bit interesting because when it first came out it seemed like the damage was really low and only having 3 Firestorms max at a time seemed like it was pretty weak, but luckily in Heist League there's this anomalous quality Firestorm that seems like it's a lot more interesting because it's basically scaling the first impact only. So with the anomalous quality, the first impact is doing 210% more damage instead of 150% more damage. So with CoC, casting it over and over and over, basically all the damage is coming from that first impact, and we can get around the limitation of only having 3 at a time. So the way this is working is I'm using Martyr of Innocence because the high flat damage added to spells is huge for Firestorm, which has a pretty weak base damage, but 50% effectiveness, which isn't too bad. Martyr of Innocence also gives a good amount of increased damage, some pen, and extra block, which I am scaling a little bit, or I will be scaling a little bit through the staff nodes to get around 50% block, and there's really no need to take glancing blows at that point because it would sort of over cap us too much to be worth taking the 65% damage. So yeah, using Martyr of Innocence, Cyclone, CoC, Fire Pen, Ellie Focus, and Anomalous Firestorm. Because we're casting so much, the ignite damage is pretty meaningless. It's mostly about getting as many big fireballs to hit as opposed to one big ignite. And then besides that, just using Wave of Conviction on a totem, Zealotry, Precision, Herald of Ash. Precision is really great because accuracy is a big deal in this build. Also running Ice Golem, and I have accuracy on just about every piece of gear. And because I'm using a big two-hander instead of like a Cost Breeze in a CoC Cyclone build, that's also allowing me to use Comb's Heart, and I take use of the fire damage on it. So everything seems to come together pretty well. This build was also really cheap. Even the helmet that gives increased AoE on Firestorm, super cheap to get a good roll. I think all in all, including Comb's Heart, which is shockingly cheap this league, an amulet that gives fire damage leech. This was about 1x total. So like I said, really not bad at all. And I'm still leveling, I'm only level 79, but I want to show you guys a quick tier 14 here so you can see how the build plays. So far it seems like we'll get Delirium too. Alright, well this might not be the best example because this map has monster life on it, but you can see it push to its limits a little bit here. So far it seems like the damage is pretty good. On bosses, it does take a few seconds. It seems like it maybe could be a little bit better. But like I said, there's still a lot of progress to be made. I don't have all my passive nodes yet. My gem isn't even leveled up to level 18. I think it's like level 17 or something. So yeah, still a lot of improvements that are easy to get. Defense-wise, it feels pretty good. I think this build should be able to push like well into 6k, maybe 7k life. And yeah, that's about it. I'll probably make another update video in the future to see just how far I can make it into endgame, but so far I'm really enjoying it, and I hope this video gives you guys a good idea of how it looks and how it feels too, in case you're interested. I'm going to leave a link to the path of building in the description, but if you're interested in checking out more gameplay and want to see the progression, definitely come by to my Twitch too. I'll leave a link to that, but I'll be streaming quite a bit over the next week or two of this, and maybe one more build this league. We'll see. But enjoy. Let me know if you have any questions too. Yeah, a little slow on the boss here, but we'll get him. Oh, okay. Or not. As you can see, there's a little bit of room for improvement, but a little more defense if I don't stand there like an idiot. It's a good build.